Well, hello, everybody. Let me see who's in the chat. I have a lot to say. I didn't think I would have a lot to say today, but I actually do. I Hey Moko, how are you doing, lovely? Let me get up there. Let me get up to the top. Look, I sent that super sticker because when I got demonetized, I forgot to turn on the super stickers more or less. I only realized that this morning, so I just did that as a test run. So that's only £5. That's not anything much. Hey Georgia, hey Maya, hey Cool Gamer, hey Georgia, hey Tony, how you doing, lovely? Hey Daniel, Sports Highlights. Yeah, happy Sunday to you as well. Hey Rocco. Uh, yeah, I timed out a person straight off the back there because they're a troll, more or less. Um, yeah, you get down to the bottom, you guys. Hey, Roxy's Place, how you doing, lovely? Where to start with all this crap? I don't know if anyone was watching Queen Nessie's, but I don't. And I was sent a video, and I'm not gonna say who sent it. And I was called an immigrant. I was told to f off back to Ireland. Um, hmm. I was told that I was a racist, and I didn't want my son because he is a child of color, which is untrue, bullshit. Uh, I was told as well that my family does not want me. Imagine that. All out of someone's ranting about while they're drinking alcohol at the same time. $2 make you holla. Thank you, Tony. Thank you, sweetheart. Let me play you my little thing I have in the background. I have a lot more to upload as well. I mean, I forgot. I didn't realize that you had to turn back everything back on again, and I was like, oh, okay, there you go. So I only did a test run with the five. It's not much money, but anyway, I was only doing that to make sure it worked. Let me. I have so much stuff. I was told I wasn't wanted by my own family. Imagine that. There you go, super sticker. Who was Nessie? Who was saying this, Nessie? Yeah, fluted out of her mind. Um, she said I'm draining the UK system. That I'm an immigrant. Um, but then again, I can't go back to the Republic of Ireland because my family don't want me, which is very, very, it couldn't be more untrue than that. I mean, that I pinned it in my Discord, so I don't know if everyone can see it, what she had said. She has said some wild stuff. She is absolutely. She said I was in the fucking IRA. Can you imagine that? I never once claimed I was in that organization. Not once, ever. Fucking idiot, man. And all the time she's there drinking her drink, drink, right? Oh yeah, she said a whole lot about me. She talked about my daughter and she talked about how I didn't want my son because he's a son of color, a child of color. That's bullshit. I love him more because he has color. Let me tell you that. I mean, that totally just fucked me off right there and then, let me tell you. And I'm hot tonight now, let me tell you, because I watched about 20, 30 minutes of it. I pinned it into Discord. I think when I pin it, maybe everyone can see that. But she is a fucking sick bitch. And no, yes, Nessie, I did lose my monetization for a little bit, but YouTube did review it as well as I submitted a lot of emails to them and I got it back, bitch. Okay? Because they were wrong. I don't use people's content. I normally come on here, chat for an hour and a half, or maybe 2 hours, or whatever, and then I get off of YouTube. So you talk about my children. Like she told me, do you know what she said to me? She said, "Get on a dinghy you came in on." Really? Nesquik cereal, you fucking fruitcake. I'm half English and half Irish to start with. I didn't need to have a child over here to stay in this country. Let me tell you that right now. And I would love nothing more to go and take my two kids and bring them back to fucking Ireland. And fuck this country, you know what I mean? Fuck you, you fucking horrible cunt. Don't you dare ever call me an immigrant. She called me an immigrant. Imagine that. That irrelevant piece of shit. And she said, "Oh well, Susan, you're Catholic. I mean, what's my religion got to do with anything?" She said, "I don't want my son because my religion is Catholic." I mean, really? Okay, okay. You have no idea what's going on in the background, Nessie. You really don't. You're fucking drunk. And I can clearly call you that because I just watched your fucking video. Let me tell you, I just watched it. You a horrible fucking piece of shit. And yes, I blocked your little friend who came in here. I did. I know she wants attention. And there she is sipping in the cup. And she called me an immigrant and told me to go back on a dinghy. She said there's plenty of dinghies. I mean, how fucking rude. How dare she? How? Yes, I was born and raised in Ireland. But let's be real about this. And I hate to bring it up even. I come from a diverse background. I come from an Irish slash English background. So that means that I have dual nationality, fucking idiot. I didn't need to have a child in this country to stay here, you fucking fool. I have dual nationality either way you look at it. If Oh my god. And the thing, my family don't want me in Ireland. Okay, guys, my family does not want me in Ireland. Can you imagine that? No, no. Anytime I've been ill, they've always wanted me to go home. Okay, let's be real. And I was always the one to refuse that because of my minor. I need to say that I've hey Sierra, how are you doing, lovely? Didn't to say that I have arrest records as long. Nessie, if you have them, I would love to see them because I don't recall doing anything like that apart from the one time when I completely admitted to it. I I cursed at a black police officer. There is no black police officers here in Devon. Not in the little part of Devon I live in. Okay, let me tell you that straight up. I know there weren't none of them were black. They were white. You dumb fucking bitch. You keep sitting there drinking your little shit, whatever cheap cider or bullshit you're drinking. I don't know what the fuck, but she was pissed as a fart to be honest. Fuck. You know what? I had it with this fucking country. I really have. And then she says I have these carers. Um, yeah, I had carers when I came out of C19 for about 2 weeks, and boom, they were gone. I don't have carers here, you dumb fuck. That's how much you know, Nessie, because you're all the time feeding your fucking addiction there, aren't you now? And look, I wouldn't call her out at all for no one, but the bitch she went fucking too deep. She talked about my children. She talked about she said my father didn't want me. This dumb bitch. She literally said my father did not want me. How fucking dare you, you cunt? And I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry to come in hot like this, but that is far from the God's honest truth. Far from it. And if anyone wants to see what she called me an immigrant. She called me an immigrant. I'm far from an immigrant. I'm a person with dual nationality. You fucking idiot. You know what that means? Do you know what it means? Yeah, your mother's English and father's Irish. Yes, my dad brought me up. So what? But then you had the audacity in your little spiel of video to say that my father did not want me. How fucking dare you? She's drinking, no, Tony, she's doing a lot more than that, let me tell you. She's talking out to her backside. She's drunk as a fart and she's talking there. And she was saying, I'm glad YouTube took your monetization. Um, no, it's about what's going around taking everyone's monetization. And I wouldn't laugh at the next person because it can happen to them. I fought the process, I did the process and I won because I don't use or reuse content. Bottom line, I don't. And the only reason that the £5 was put in with me is because yesterday I did a live and I forgot to turn on. I thought when I turned on, I switched things on. I thought I turned them all on. I didn't. I had to go back and look at it and realize that they were turned off. Susan, you know the truth. We all know the. You, she said I was in the IRA, and then she was there saying that's a terrorist. Oh my God. You know what I mean? I didn't say that. Didn't say that I didn't want my son because he's a child of color. Are you see? Are you really? I adore that child more than anything in my life. People know that in my family. I mean, seriously. I mean, it's gone to the point where YouTube is getting to the point where I am getting sick and tired of it. Great, I got back my monetization. I fought for that. Um, because you don't know if you're doing the right thing. You just, going through their guidelines and whatnot. Yes, I got it back, 100%. I forgot to turn on the super sticker button yesterday. That's the only thing I did wrong. Other than that, I mean, and there she's over there basking in her cup, drinking. Oh, thank you, Tony. Hon, you don't need to send me money, honestly. Thank you, Tony. We appreciate that. There you go, guys. What's that called? It's called having your channel back. That's what it's called. But this bitch is like uh, talking about my son, talking about my family, talk, saying that my father does not want me in Ireland. My family don't want me there. Really, really. Okay. Yeah. All right. People need to stop telling you things that are going on to be hurtful. Common sense. I am so sorry, Susan. Please don't get worked up. I know. Roxy, when it comes to my family, I get worked up that little bit more. She's not in here. I have it in my Discord. I pinned that. I hope that everyone can see what she said about me. She said more about me, but I'm not saying it on here because this is a public platform, whereas the Discord is very private. So I pinned it, and I hope everyone sees that. How fucking dare she? She told me go back on the dinghy. Go back on the dinghy, right? She called me an immigrant. An immigrant. An immigrant. When you were born with dual nationality. Imagine that. Imagine that. And then she brings up my kids. And not only did she bring up my children, she brings my dad into it, which my dad has nothing got to do with YouTube. Saying that my father did not want me. Okay? This is coming out of a fucking drunk's mouth, to be quite honest. My father doesn't want me. Um, really, Nessie? Really? That's what you may think. But you know what? I can tell you that's very different. And to say that I didn't want my son because he's a child of color. Susan, you have your channel back. We know this Susan. You enjoy it. Who is she? I am sorry. Someone's ruined your right, Tara. We were talking today, and you know how good I was and great, and how happy I was, and but I pinned something in Discord, Tara. You gotta listen to it. Really, I mean, going down as far as saying that my own family did not want me. My she pointed out my when my your own father does not want you, Susan, and she kept calling me a fat cunt. Um, I wouldn't say that I'm the skinniest of people, but I wouldn't say I'm the fattest of people at the same time. Uh, I would say I'm properly fed. I am not no way her weight. Um, it's just disgusting. I'm just like, honestly, I'm just mind blown by it. I mean, we had a lovely conversation in Discord and everything was great, and suddenly I get sent on something. I'm not going to say who even sent it, and I pinned it in Discord so people who's in my Discord, which is only people invited only, have a look at what she said. She mentioned that I was in the IRA. Well, no, the fuck I was not. The fuck is she talking about? And there she's all the time. You see her on camera drinking and whatnot. Fat shaming is unreal on YouTube. And yeah, I know. I know. God forbid if you put on a little bit of weight, you know what I mean? You've been like skinny all your life and you put on a bit of weight for the first time ever. People seen me heavy before, and then they look at me the following year and they see that I dropped a fuckload of weight. And most of it's water tension. It's not for the fact that I'm eating all that much. Hell, I only eat one meal a day because I'm very conscious of what I put in my body. But this bitch, she's over. I mean, I don't know when that was done, but to say that my family does not want me, and she said the Irish government did not want me neither. Imagine that. Queen Nessie, this is for you, honey. Let me tell you something. I was born with dual nationality. I'm very much entitled to be in this country. Okay? Apparently, I'm a burden on the NHS, which would be called, you know, I am very much entitled to be in there. Even if I never had my son here in this country, I wish he was born in Ireland, to be honest, but it is no here or no there. But the fact of the matter is, I have been born with dual nationality, and there's nothing you can say or do about that. Hell, this bitch even talked about my religion, saying how I was a Catholic, which I don't believe in talking about color, religion. I don't bring that kind of situations into this channel. I don't. And you know what? I don't even talk about her, but she was basking on the fact that my monetization was gone for a bit. You know, she was like loving all that, but she didn't realize behind the scenes how much I worked to get my monetization turned back on. And the only thing I did wrong yesterday was I forgot to turn on the super stickers. And I just tested it today when I turned them on to see that it worked by throwing my own £5 in there, which is nothing. £5 is nothing. Everyone's religious preference is their own. Yes, 100% their own personal choice, right? I seen her little mate in here, and I blocked him straight off the back. Queen Nessie, get a life. I don't even give you the time of day. You're not worth the time of day in my life. Let me tell you that. I know you're as racist as hell. She told me F back to Ireland. Okay? Get on your dinghy and F back to Ireland. The UK does not want you. Queen Nessie, and note to your goddamn diary now, bitch. I'm dual nationality. I am born dual nationality. I didn't need to have a child in this country. So don't even try me. And don't bring the fact that I live here. Don't bring in the fact you think that my father does not want me. That's a fucking lie. Let me tell you that right now. You fucking is that how sad your life is? Is that how sad your life is? That you need to sit there every goddamn night drinking whatever the fuck you drink and do what you're doing. Do you not ever go along and turn on your computer and listen to music like I said I do to the girls today in my Discord? Put on a bit of music or go watch a documentary. YouTube is a part of my life, but it's not everything. It's not everything. Yes, it's great to have it and I appreciate it, but at the end of the day, don't don't even talk about my family. You have no right to even talk about them, especially my father. Keep my father's fucking name out of your mouth, you fucking drunk. What an idiot, man. I swear to God. I mean, seriously. She's sitting there. I mean, seriously. She told me that I was an immigrant. What? An immigrant? When you're born with dual nationality? Do you know what dual nationality means, Nessie? That means you're part Irish and part fucking British, you fucking idiot. On my channel, I haven't got the Irish flag up there. I got the British one up there, the Union Jack, you dumb cunt. Scotland is part of the UK for now. They're trying to come out of the UK, but they are. Heather, they're part of the UK for now. But they are trying to come out of the UK. Right. She's looking for, I mean, seriously. I mean, Tara, I pinned that in the Discord. I don't know if it's gonna, I hope it shows everyone, but it's been pretty nasty. I mean, really, really nasty. Call me an immigrant and all sorts of shit. Telling me that my family didn't want me. Telling me that Ireland didn't want me. That I couldn't go back to Ireland because Ireland did not want me. She told me F back to the Republic of Ireland and get on the dinghy and go over. Really? Really? Seriously? She's and then she brought my children saying that certain because my son had color, that's why oh my god. I mean, just listen to it, guys. I mean, those who are in my Discord, I pinned it. Um, Have a look at it. Have a look at that. How would she know that such? She said that I have a record as long as my fist. I do not have a record long as my fist. That's bullshit. I never did nothing wrong in my life apart from curse at the police. And she's trying to say it was a black person, which it wasn't. They were white. And yes, I did pay the damn thing. I did when I was not well. Okay, she's a fucking yeah. She is a clown. Roxy. I mean, seriously. I mean, to go from A, like she went from A to B, and then she went to C, and then she called me an immigrant and told me F out of her country. She told me get out of her country. And she said, "Good luck to moving on your move to London." She said, "I'm not paying for it." Who asked her for a damn dime? She says that I have a PayPal and a Cash App. Nessie, the UK does not support Cash App here in the UK. But of course, you wouldn't know that. Oh, thank you, Tony Love. People do need to leave kids out of their discussions 100%. 100%. Thank you, Han. And if my channel hadn't got what you call it right now, why the fuck is Tony being able to send me super stickers? Oh, Nessie, are you having a look, girl? Are you seeing the super stickers going in there now? You're a dirty, rotten alcoholic. That's what you are. You sit there with your glass in your hand. You're slurring all your words like fuck, and you don't give a shit. And you do it every goddamn time. And don't ever bring my children into your mouth again. Ever. They have nothing to do with you. They don't know you. They will never know you. You're a fiction of my imagination. And thanks for body shaming me, calling me a fat cunt. But maybe I might look fat to her because I have meat in my bones. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm not like a golf stick, if you know what I mean. I'm not a golf club. Just saying, Nessie. How does that feel? Didn't like that now, did you, hon? You fucking idiot. Right, I'm gonna go in and give out 5 more memberships because this bitch is pissing me the fuck off. Let me mute my channel for a minute. Let's go in and give. There you go. There's free memberships. Good luck to the 5 people who got them. But that's the last ones I have for the month. I gave out 5 yesterday and I gave out 5 today. Um, Please, guys, please remember to hit the thumbs up. Hey, Shelly got one. Well done. I was in Discord with Shelly, beautiful human being. You know, huh, this person has some neck. I mean, seriously, I'll take that. I'll take her for defamation of character if she keep playing her games. I mean, seriously, I'm so happy that YouTube took your monetization. Yeah, they've taken a lot of people's monetization, not just me at all. Actually, it was a lot of people, and yeah, I fought back and I won it back. I mean, given the super stickers we received today and the fact that I can gift memberships to people, Nessie, I mean, that kind of speaks volumes, don't you think, hon? Don't you think? Are you over here lurking right now? Are you over here having a look? Are you? Sorry about that, Heather. If that's the membership, I'll give another 10 the following month. Good evening, new hobby. Welcome in. Oh, yeah. Queen Nessie's been at it, telling me that I was an immigrant, even though I have dual nationality. Telling me to go back in a dinghy back to Ireland. Telling me that Ireland didn't want me, which is very untrue. And telling me that my dad didn't want me. Imagine that. All the time she's there drinking and drinking and drinking. Okay. And telling me that I didn't want my son because he's a child of color. You know, whether he's a child of color or not, it doesn't bother me. He's my son. Okay? So, Nessie, the next time you mention my child, I'll call the fucking police on you because that's harassment, that is. Now, let's be real about it. You're talking about a young minor, once again, a minor child, right? And she thinks that's all right. Oh my God, the immigration from the north, from north moved to Scotland. She is so full of shit, Queen. Yeah, right. She's telling me new hobby. She said you're English, right? You're Brit. I would say British would be the correct word. Oh, you're welcome. That's the free YouTube stuff. She's telling me go back. She's telling me go back to Ireland on a dinghy because I'm an immigrant. No, I'm not. I'm born with dual nationality. I didn't expect to be born with dual nationality, but the fact of the matter is, I am. You know, it's a fact of life. You know, what can you do? And she thinks she slagged about the fact that I will remain in the UK because of my children. Fucking A. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. You know, tell her go back to Newcastle. Maybe she should. I mean, she's up there sitting in Scotland, which adore the Irish up there. And there she is telling an Irish person, oh, she also said I was in the IRA as well. Really? Yeah. Since when? That's the newest one to me, actually. That is really, very rich. Nessie, I think you need to go to AA and you need to put that side glass down, girl. You know what I mean? Yeah. And what are you worried because I look after myself and you're not? Hey guys, you're always talking. Where's my love? Sorry, Heather, hon. It's just ridiculous. It really is. I'm so over the fact of a stupid person talking about telling me that my family didn't want me. I mean, that is The most ridiculous thing I've heard in my life, that really is. Um, I have a lot of love from my family in Ireland, and for someone to come out and say that when you're listening to it, you're like, eh. And then she specifically said, "My father does not want me." Really, Nessie? Really? Is that what you think? Because if that's what you're thinking, you are wrong. You're so wrong in that. You are so shame on you. And you know what, new hobby? She brought up the fact because my child is a child of color. She said that I didn't want my son because my son is a child of color. Can you imagine how hurtful that is? This is the most ridiculous bullshit I've ever heard in my life. It really is. Hell, I love him more because I think he's the most handsome little guy you'll ever come across. And I'm pretty sure he's going to be a heartbreaker when he gets older. And that's my opinion. That's how I see it. I'm pretty sure I'm not far from telling the truth on that one. I think mixed race children are absolutely gorgeous. No, nothing's going to change my mind about that. I think the mixed race are absolutely, they have it all. I guess Nessie's probably sleeping now, so she's not. Susan, it's not true. I would not let her get you. I know Tara, but she said a lot. She did say a lot. I pinned it inside Discord. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I want y'all to see that my close friends in Discord, more or less. It's absolutely disgusting the way she even refers to my dad. I mean, saying that my father doesn't want me. Oh, she actually said Ireland doesn't want me neither. So, yeah, that's kind of a given, isn't it, really? Ireland doesn't want you. She told me to go back in a dinghy. You know, over here, when you say that to someone, that is highly offensive. That is highly offensive. I knew Hobby knows that. She's British. So yeah. And if I was so anti-British, why is my overlays made in Britain? British, the Union Jack. My everything is done. I have UK. Oh, come on now. I have more UK stuff made than I have the Irish stuff made. That's just, yeah. Does she even have any kids? Uh, no, Tony, she does not. So this is a person speaking who hasn't had children, and she likes to talk about someone else's children, which she has no fucking idea about. None. She has no clue. Oh, and she was boasting about me losing the monetization. Yeah, I did. I lost the monetization like a lot of other channels did. But we got it back. I mean, you make your video, you make your appeal, you do your stuff, and you get it back. Simple as. I mean, if you don't, well, like I say, there's a bot going around and they're pulling channels and stuff like that. And when you state your case correctly, you are going to get it back. She must be anti-British as she is immigrated to Scotland. Interesting. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting? Because Scotland is not really well. I don't want to say it, but they're trying to come out. They're trying to come out of what the UK has done, and they're trying to go back into the European Union. I do believe, but that's politics, and I don't really talk about it. So she's telling me get on a dinghy and go back down, and they have their own government. That's right. They have their own government up there. That's right. Yeah. So hey Nessie, why don't you get on a dinghy and fuck back to the UK because you're in Scotland, and I do believe that's not your homeland. Don't incite crap on me. I don't even talk about you. You're not. You're like You're like you're nothing to me. You can stay on a live for 24 hours, whereas I will do a live for maybe 2 hours at most, and I will break it up and I will do what I gotta do. But you're on there 24/7. I mean, girl, what's going on with you? I mean, apart from the old, sip, 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 right? Who told you that she said all of? I was sent a video. I was sent a video. I listened to the video twice. I pinned it in my community. Hopefully I pinned it correctly in my Discord. Hey September, how you doing, lovely? Hi Susan and Chad. Love you, Susan. Getting ready for my drive and listening. Sorry, can't I get one? No, you're good, hon. And it was sent to me, Tara. I pinned it in my Discord. There is a video there. I hope I pinned it correctly because I'm learning Discord as I go, more or less. And I said pin, and I pinned it, and I was hoping, I think that everyone can see that. But if you look at this video, it's absolutely horrendous. It's disgusting. And I'm not going to bring it to here. I'm not going to bring it to YouTube because she's not only going to defend the Irish people who listen in on this channel, she will actually offend the UK people, and she will offend a lot of other people. And I just feel that I don't want to bring it there. And I can do fair use on that, no problem. Everyone knows I can do fair use pretty damn well. But I pinned it in my Discord. It's there for everyone to see. I hope I did it correctly. If I did not, please let me know. And you can see for yourselves the vileness and this and how disgusting she really is. I wanted to come on and have a really peaceful life because we got back our monetization and stuff like that. And that, I'm sorry, that really ticked me off to the it really ticked me off. I'm sorry to bring up say that I'm when I'm born with dual nationality. Are you kidding me? I mean, seriously. Hey Tacky Jack, how you doing, lovely? Um yes, Tony, there is a way to get into my Discord, but that would have to be done through Magpie because she's the admin there, and we only send out. You'll have to wait for an invitation, more or less, because of my Discord is totally shut down. Only because you'll have people coming in there, and we don't want that. So it'll be. I'll get onto Magpie when she's free. She's busy doing her real life stuff, and yeah, we'll send you an invite, but it'll be done very personally to you only because we're not doing an open Discord thingy because it wouldn't be not it wouldn't be, it would not be a good play. It would not be good to keep it open. So we decided to shut it down. But yes, Tony, I can get Magpie when she's free to possibly send you on an invite personally. As everyone knows who's in there, it's totally shut down. we're not taking any risks or, leaving any people we don't want in there more or less. And that's no disrespect to anybody. I mean, guys, the way people's discords are being leaked, you have people screenshotting it. I mean, it's so much stuff. I mean, who wants that? You know what I mean? The last thing in your mind, you think, well, this. I do say to people, write in the chat what you would say on YouTube, and be careful, because you just never know. I mean, we've taken all the precautions we can do to keep it secure. But it is what it is, and YouTube is, not YouTube, but Discord, we don't want anything getting out, and we do our own little thing there, and it's lovely. It really is. Being in hospital last week, I fell uh, in the street, concussion. What? Oh, you were unconscious. Scared, scared. I was going to. Oh, I'm so sorry, sweetheart. Oh, I'm so sorry. But are you okay now? You at home? No happy? That's not true, digital dancer. I have an admin who does that for me, and she's not here at the moment. So Tony is very well known to me, so we don't have a problem giving her a Discord link when the time comes, and it'll be sent to her privately. Um, Other than that, I mean, I don't send out the links. I just want you to know that I do have a really good admin person, and they're not here right now. They're busy doing their real life stuff. But Tony knows that when the time comes, I will talk to someone, and that will happen. Yes, here I am. You're on 8 oral steroids a day. 6, what? Oh, you're at home? Oh, that's good to hear, sweetheart. Not everyone's in my Discord here. No, that wouldn't be fair to say that. No. Digital dancer, no, not everyone's here in the Discord. We try to keep the group pretty small. I can't invite all 2,000 and odd people in my Discord. It's just I wouldn't be able to keep control of it. So no, and that's just the way it is. Yes, a lady helped me. Thanks goodness. I have bruises all over my back. Oh God, thank goodness I never landed on my head. Yeah, wow. Oh my God. Not everyone is in Discord these days. Those who ask uh, to be I choose not to do Discord. Yeah. Is Discord hard to do? Well, I have an admin, and she knows a hell of a lot about Discord, and she takes care of it for me. I'm more a YouTuber than a Discord person. So I do have a person who's very knowledgeable, and they take care of all that kind of stuff. And plus, not everyone wants to be in Discord. Discord can If you have too many people in there, I mean, Discord cannot be it can turn nasty really quick. So you got to be really careful who you select and leave in there to start with. Um, I don't have a whole lot of people in there because my Discord is really, really new. Um, and the person who's running that, hey Pooh, I hope you're well, Pooh. So no, not everyone's going to be in a Discord. Not everyone wants to be in a Discord to start with, and there's only a select few people in there. I mean, we don't want a big one. That's why the purpose of coming on YouTube is to come on YouTube. You know, is to come on YouTube, and I have all the people here. I mean, they don't all need to be in Discord. I hope you're well. I know new hobby had a hard time. No, I could not breathe. I was weak, went dizzy, and I just dropped. Oh wow! I did new hobby didn't know what caused it. Pooh, I'll let you in a little bit. I mean, yeah, we had Queen Nessie at it more or less. Yes, your day starts out great, and see how fast it'll go. Boom! You know what I mean? Go back on a dinghy. Go fuck yourself, Queen Nessie, honey. Why don't you go back in a dinghy back down to Newcastle? You dumb twat. Thank you. You never know here in chat for who's Karen. I am here for a reason. Hobby, you've been with me a long time, sweetheart. You know, you really have. And at the end of the day, thanks. It's okay. You don't need to repeat it for me, Susan. I just continue and do what you do. Yeah, if you need to go back and listen, you can listen. But I kind of came in a bit hot because I was, mm, you know, what I watched. I mean, I was like, what? We don't even talk about this person in my channel. Going back to the hospital for results and blood tests on Tuesday. Yeah, that's good. New hobby on. Georgette, yeah, YouTube is more than what I can handle. Don't want anything to do with Discord. Yeah, a lot of people don't want a lot to do with Discord, and that's totally understandable, because it's one thing being on Discord on YouTube, which is great, Everyone can talk what they want to do. Just got back from taking the last hold on, talking, they're not taking the last two of the grandchildren back to the parents from the summer time with me. Now it seems so quiet and lonely. Oh, Tacky Jack, you have us here, lovely. I'm just sitting here relaxing, watching the what we say on in the television means TV. But to be called an immigrant, I mean, really? When you were born with your nationality, I mean, that's a bit rich, don't you think? My God. Some people have no brain cells. Sarah, I just seems here for over a month now, and no, I don't think he follows my channel. Penny and British think he should follow her when they can. Oh, okay. It's so sad that yeah. No, I know new hobby. I know it's not no sorry, I got the name wrong. Not new hobby. Let me go back. Jack. I know when you're a house full of and I know it's quiet. You'll be okay, hon. You'll be all right. It's sad when the grandbaby. Yeah, it is. It is. It's hard when they have to go back. It really is. I'm not going to dispute that. Let me tell you. Thank you, digital dancer. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, digital dancer. We're not all that bad over here. Kind of came in a bit hot because I had watched that video and it was, hmm, you know, most ridiculous thing I ever. There's not words I can say for these people who are so narrow-minded about. And she kept saying "f back, you Irish," you know what I mean? That in itself is a racist, you know. But what can I say? Person is intoxicated. I mean, there's not much I can say about it. I mean, but she's always intoxicated. How dare she? You know what I mean? How dare she? How dare she even bring certain family members into it and minor children and other things. She don't live my life. She don't know me. I've never met this woman in my life. Let me tell you one thing for nothing. I would rather meet Jack the Ripper than meet her. And that's being honest, right? Seriously. Queen Nessie, you need to step back and leave me the fuck alone. You seriously, honestly. You're just full of it. You're just so full of shit. I don't even want to know. I mean, no, I'm not talking about Purple. I'm talking about Nessie, Queen Nessie. No, I'm not talking about her. I don't need to talk about Purple. I have nothing to say. I don't. Her little rant for an hour last night. She thought I was awake at like, I don't know, 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning UK time. No, I'm not going to stay awake for that. No. Queen Essie, I never heard of her. Yeah, she's living in Scotland. She's originally from the Newcastle. Um, and she told me to go back down in a dinghy. Imagine that. Susan, why is it okay for you to try to fat shame bubblegum, but yet you're crying? What the fuck you talking about? What? You know what? Say goodbye to yourself because I don't need you in my chat. Good luck to you. If you have something better to do, come back and tell me then. What an idiot. She's been timed out. I didn't body shame bubblegum. I called her bubble butt. Okay? That's the difference. That is a major damn difference. I have no clue what is going on, so I will not say anything. Now, yesterday I called bubblegum bubble butt because I heard what she said about me. I literally heard what she said about me. Yeah, so I did call her bubble butt, 100%. Damn, it must be pouring rain out there or something, because I can hear rain. Um, if you go and listen to Queen Nessie's video, you would think different about me calling someone bubble butt, which is a joke, to someone really tearing into you, your family, your minor children, and everything else. So come back when you have a better question for me. Please don't insult my intelligence. I would appreciate that. I'll grab the link for, yeah, I called her Bubble, but for, well, she did deserve that one, actually. Bubble butt. Yeah, I was watching what she was saying about me in another chat, basically, and I came out with that. Yes, I did. I'd rather if someone called me Bubble butt, I would laugh at them. I'd say, yeah, you're probably right. You know, some women pay to have their bubble butts exactly, Heather. They do. So it wasn't the worst thing I said in the world, was it now, in all fairness? I mean, there's people getting implants in their butt cheeks, you know what I mean? Which cost them thousands of dollars to get it done. So no, it wasn't body shaming. I called her Bubble Butt because her name is Bubble Gum Bubble Butt. And if this person went along and had a look and seen what was done to me, she would think very differently on what she's saying right now. So she was timed out. Yeah, bounce it, right? Implant, yeah, put some basketballs in there. You'll have a fine outlook on that one. But in America, to get butt and cheeks or butt, whatever you call them, it costs thousands of pounds, thousands of dollars. So yeah, I call her bubble butt. Yes, I did. Like Kimmy K. Yeah, Kim Kardashian. Yeah, and some of them even have their butts insured. You know, if we want to go really deep into and have a look at that, some of them get their butt insured as well. Lots of people pay to be 5'4" to weigh 120 pounds and to have the booty. Yeah, yeah, Georgette, you're right. So where does that compare to what I said about the Loch Ness monster? Okay, who nothing but spews out hate, and she was cheering on the fact that YouTube had taken my monetization away for a little bit until I fought them back, and well, she is old as well. I ain't telling any lies there. She's an elderly lady, yes she is. But she is a what why sugarcoat some? I ain't gonna don't come over here and think I'm gonna sugarcoat anything. I'm gonna say it as it is. She's an elderly lady and she's bubblegum, so I call her bubble butt. So what? But she had a lot to say about me. Did you not see what she said about me? And no, I don't think you did. So come back when you see that and let me know. You know, Rockover said yesterday after I seen comments she read about me, and of course, when I see comments that I read about me, it's okay for her to write these horrible comments about me. No, but it's not Queen Nessie. Queen Nessie is a whole different situation. Look, I'm going to put it this way. Don't go along and slag someone off and throw stones at glass houses and don't expect them to reapply. Don't expect them to have something to say. That's all I'm going to say. To think that you can't read their comments and see what they're saying about you, well, there, that's the problem, right? And yes, was it correct in saying what I said? Probably not. But was it correct in her saying what she was saying about me? No, it was not. So two wrongs does not make a right. I'll just put it that way, and I'm going to end it at that because I don't want to get worked up because I'm already worked up about Queen Nessie, and then you're coming in talking about bubblegum, okay? Which is a totally different situation. I seen what she said about me. I did respond to that yesterday. You can't go live and slag people off for saying the same shit. Really, if you listen to the video, what was done on me and my and bringing my family members who aren't even on YouTube into the situation, you will understand why I have a problem. Especially when someone tells me to go back on a dinghy back to Ireland. That's the worst thing you could say to a person, especially when they have dual nationality. Anyways, they were born with it. So there, I'm finished with the conversation. I am not going to say it anymore. Yeah, just leave it, please. I'm not a bad person. I'm not rude. Some people get me the wrong way. Some people get me the right way. But I'm going to come whichever way. If you don't understand, I'm sorry. You know what I mean? There's not much more I can say about it. She has a big channel, Susan. Who has a big channel? I don't know who has a big. I don't know. But it's tit for tat. If you don't understand that, when you see people writing comments, expect there's going to be repercussions for those comments, especially when they're negative ones about you. Where I come from, Justin, you can come up in a while. I'm a bit warmed up right now. I don't, I'm just, I am. Welcome in, Justin. Honestly, welcome in. But I'm a bit warmed up. You know, I don't mind by holding my panel by myself because I normally do it myself anyways. It's tit for tat at the end of the day. Please understand that. If someone is going to write something in a chat about you, you're going to feel a certain way about that. I've been subbed to you for and to Queen Nessie. I just want no part of this. It's not even a feud, Pooh. You gotta see what she said, man. I mean, seriously. And I'm not calling you a man. That's just a verbal word or a speech, if you want to put it that way. Everyone loves Pooh. I mean, we're all part of a community at the end of the day, and I'm sure everyone has their favorite people. I'm going to try and say this the nicest way possible. Everyone has their people, and everyone enjoys whatever. But if you're writing stuff in a chat and you're saying negative things about a person, expect something to be said back. You know, if you've nothing good to say, I was always taught don't say it at all. All I'm doing is responding back to what has been read about me. And I'm not, and this is separate to Queen Nessie because she did a whole video on me. Let me tell you that right now. And that was the most racist video I've seen, and she's very lucky. I might turn that into the authorities because that is going way beyond what she said about me. No, Justin, we're not saying you're a bad person. We're not saying that at all. Already, she called you middle fingers up. Heather, she gets things wrong all the time. Seriously, she really does. Heather has nothing got to do with middle fingers up. It's Linda Marie who does that channel. That's just ridiculous. See what I mean? There you go. That's a perfect example of what I'm talking about. One person being accused of being middle fingers up. Yeah, yeah, Linda Marie and Wendy, 100%. Yeah, not Heather, no. Heather has nothing got to do with it. But there you go. That's a perfect example of what I'm talking about. Seriously, YouTube is more stressful than anything else at times. It can be. You know, I am so. No, that's okay, Justin. You're all right. You're okay. You're okay in chat. I'm just a little bit wound up, and it's not because of you at all. It's just other people. That's all. I mean, like, yeah, put middle fingers up. I mean, there you go. Hater was being accused of being part of that. She's not. It's just ridiculous. 1 second. Heather is way too nice to be middle fingers up. I know. People need to go live more often. I get bored. Oh, don't worry, Georgette. I'll be doing that. I'll be doing that. Now I got my monetization back. Yeah, I'm back. I'm totally back. You know, there's times that we make mistakes and say the wrong things. If someone needs to come in and correct us, we'll take that criticism. No problem. I am one of those people. But at the end of the day, when I hear people, I need to watch Heather Marie more often. Guess who's back? Back again. Guess who's back? Tell a friend. I got my monetization back. What are you gonna do about it? Queen Nancy. Yeah, Egypt. I was gonna say a couple of words in Irish, but I thought, I'll leave it. Right, I'm trying to cheer myself up now. I really am. I worked really hard on my video to do my no. I'm not gonna use the word libido. I gotta be. Oh God, breathe in, breathe out. You right? I just don't need. Oh my God! I mean, so many people basked in the sun when they heard that my monetization was taken. The half of them did not even know because, like I said, I was trying to get it done before I even went live again, and I did one live without monetization, and the following day it was turned back on. And it's not because I did it all in one day. No, I didn't. I had to wait so many days. So, but people didn't know because I didn't go live. That's all. You know. She never left. I'm trying to chill out and relax. And okay, we have Nessie at it. I don't even listen to her, guys. I'm not even subscribed to her at all. I was just sent something. I pinned it in my Discord. It's the most a racist thing I've ever heard in my life. I ain't even gonna bring it to YouTube, and that's the God's honest truth. If you listen to that little video, what I've pinned, you'll understand what I mean by that. I ain't bringing it to YouTube. Must be a full moon. I don't know, is it? It's dark right now, so I don't know. Can't see anything, to be honest. It's crazy. I mean, people like to they like to see you down. They like to kick you when you're down. And, at the end of the day, I had kept the fact that my monetization was taken away from me for quite a few, well, I would say, under 4 or 5 days. I don't know. I can't really remember too clearly, but, and that's when I did the videos and I did the repeal and I did all the stuff. And then I kept emailing YouTube, and strangely enough, they actually kept emailing me back. And the more they did that, um, I did what I had to do, and I kept doing it. And I didn't stop until, and the mistake I did yesterday was I came on yesterday and, I gave out free memberships. And, I realized in my YouTube studios this morning, well, I forgot to turn on my damn Super thanks to my super stickers and all that stuff. I forgot to turn all that back on. I knew she didn't go anywhere. I just wanted to make a video. Pooh, you can make a video all day long. I mean, you're good. My voice. This is my advice to anyone who loses monetization. Do your appeal video, but also get in contact with YouTube at the same time and keep emailing them. Keep tormenting them. Keep doing it. Keep throwing the. If there's anything you think in your mind that you may have forgot about, keep emailing that too. That's what helped me. I think that's because it did say 14 days. We'll get back to you in 14 days. Well, they got back to me a lot sooner than that because I kept emailing and they were answering my emails, and I was pretty shocked because I thought actually they wouldn't. It'll be interesting to see when she starts chatting in such a channel again, which I'm going to leave out the name because I couldn't be bothered even saying that. And enough with Nessie tonight. Just really. It doesn't look, even if she wants credit for that, she's probably under a different name. Here, Maya. Who? The Loch Ness Monster? Tell her get a dinghy back down to Newcastle. Oh my gosh. And AB's Georgia. Who's that? Is AB live even? I don't know. I think you're talking about Heidi. So, the Loch Ness Monsters little video, I couldn't share it because it was too racist. Um, I wouldn't be doing that. Want to take credit for the channel, Roxy, that channel, Roxy. Oh God, Pooh, you're Pooh. When I sing a song and you put music to it in your channel, I love the way Pooh can do that. I can't because YouTube will eat me up on it. I know it wasn't my intro either. There's no problem with my intro. That's completely copyrighted, uncopyrighted music. It's not, but it's not copyrighted music, so to speak. I've never been hit up with my intro music at all, ever. So yeah, Roxy, I was asking who would want to take the credit for it. Take the credit for what? You guys are chatting away and you have me lost. $2 make me holler. Thank you, Tony. I don't want six up tipping me in that one again. Thank you, sweetheart. You're a sweetheart. And I will get my $2 make me holler. That's just something I thought up there one time and I said it and I said it over and I was like, damn, I can't get it out of my head now. But Here, Queen Nessie, take a look at that. Bite me. Bite me. She knows what I mean when I say the word bite me. That means the if you see you next Tuesday, more or less, over here in the UK. Bite me mean it's almost kind of the same thing, but in a more when you're saying it on a public platform, it's probably better you say it that way. Yeah, maybe mine isn't as good as Rocco's. Rocco, what's Rocco up to? Susan, you cracked me up. Thank you, Dictum. I'm very glad that you I crack you up. $2 make me holler. Not really, but listening while watching the dog. Okay. But maybe it is. Hmm. Like, hmm. I heard someone did a live on me yesterday. Well, lady, when we were saying nighttime UK hours, 3 o'clock or maybe half 3 in the morning, and they couldn't even spell my name. Imagine that. Didn't know my name was so hard to spell, but anyway. And they went away and fixed the name because it was spelled wrong. Wonder who that was. I don't know. I don't know who that was, but I didn't see anything untoward. I mean, you know, it is what it is. It's so fucked up. YouTube, what are you doing to me? I love YouTube, but then again, there's a part of me which does not like YouTube. There's a part of me was thinking, well, if they take my monetization for good, I mean, I'll probably fade away, kind of a thing. But no, I fought it like whatever, and I got it back, and I was so pleased with myself. Imagine that. Very happy bunny. Um, you know, but it can be very rewarding, YouTube, and it also can be a tad bit upsetting when people are going as far as bringing people who are no longer on YouTube to YouTube, and then talking about other situations which is not good, especially when they're living in Scotland and they're really belong to Newcastle. So I think we should all apply to get a dinghy for Queen Nessie to bring her from Scotland down to Newcastle because she said I needed a dinghy to go over to Ireland because she said get out of her country. Okay. Now bear in mind I was born with dual nationality, right? Yeah. Queen Nessie, you didn't think about that when you were doing your big speech. You didn't realize that I was born with dual nationality, you stupid cunt. But nevertheless, I mean, you keep going, girl, keep going. Now, I'm not going to be doing lives like this every single time. Where there's this is a drama channel. It's under drama and entertainment. And I try to keep it classy. There's times when I lose my crap, and there's times when something draws me back and tells me, no, don't do it. That kind of way. I have that little inner voice in my head which tells me not to say certain things or whatever. And I will dish out as much as people dish out to me. I'm not gonna make it's kind of like the bully in the schoolyard. I mean, if they're gonna take your lunch, are you gonna take that for so long? No. It's a matter of time before you start speaking out and standing up for yourself. And that's just the way it is. And I did see that Nessie sent one of her little, I don't know, whoever that person was, but I blocked that person immediately because I wanted nothing to do with them. And Nessie can go back and look on this live and have a look and see that we are monetized, which she made a big deal about that. I mean, she made more of a deal about me being monetized than I actually did, to be, and that's so that is funny. But I will say to anyone who is monetized out there, I wouldn't laugh at another person for no reason. I would not laugh because it can happen to you at any time. YouTube can hit you up and demonetize you within. The guy was monetized on a Sunday and on Monday it was gone. That's how quick it was. So I wouldn't think that it's funny for anybody or laugh at it or anything like that. Mm, I don't think I wouldn't advise anyone to laugh at it because I do believe their YouTube are doing this kind of. It's not even a proper human. You only get the proper human review when they go over all your content, and that has to be approved. But they're sending these stupid bots in, where bots are. They hit me up for reuse content. I mean, seriously, since when do I use anyone's content? Never. And Six Up said it very gracefully. Susan does not use people's content, and that's a lesson to be known. And I wish that if anyone has been hit up with Sembach, I would not give up. I would, even if you lost your appeal, I would fight back on that too. I don't have any worries about that anymore. I was declined twice for reuse content. I really don't care because now I can play whatever. That's very true as well. I mean, when you're not monetized, you can play all sorts of music. You kind of have a free range. But when you're monetized, you do not have a free range. Which Pooh, you're very correct in saying that. That is right to say that. But at the end of the day, it would have been lovely to see you being monetized and people just giving you membership even. How many subscribers you have, New Hobby? Once again, right? Look, I mean, and once again, another e-beggar, right? Okay, I was called an e-beggar too, actually, only today. Which is not true. But anyway, yeah, I know your numbers are way too low. You gotta get up there a bit more than that, and you gotta get a lot of watch hours as well. So, gonna take you a little bit. It takes time. It took me a long time. It took me quite a bit. It took me quite a bit. But see, the thing with me is people hated me so much. They hate watched. It's like a hate watch thing. So when they were hate watching me, what they were doing was they didn't realize that they were driving my channel up there. I'm an e-bigger, and that's the only as I cash app. I am not good. Obviously, oh well, look. At least you're getting cash apps, and you know that's being paid 100% to you. YouTube does take 45% of anything we earn before we get paid out. Just bear that in mind too. Um, but when you've been monetized for a long time and when you've been demoted, like kind of put back, it's not a nice feeling. Yes, promotion. Promotion. You more channel talk about you. Yeah, I don't think that there's anyone new hobby in this channel right now who probably has not subbed up to yours. I don't know. Pooh, can you drop new hobbies link if you don't mind? If you can do that, or anyone else with a wrench in here, I'd appreciate it. I even if they never wanted to watch it, they just sub up. You know what I mean? Once again, actually, that was in the terms and conditions of us not promoting other people's channels. But hell, I'm gonna do it anyways. They don't want YouTube does not want us promoting other people's channels, and that's so weird. That I was like, what the hell is that? You know what I mean? Dropping. I'm pretty sure you can drop. I cannot drop a link. Sierra, can you do it? Can you drop new hobbies link? But yeah, I mean, there you go. Rocco did it. There you go. Guys, anyone who's not subbed up to a new hobby, please sub up to her. Her name was AK Lovely Jubbly when she first came on the scene. It's new hobby now. She does her own videos, and I do believe she was in Elvis Presley's home and all that, if I'm not corrected. So, yeah, she does her own videos, and she's been through a hard time, and she collapsed on the streets, God bless her, and we want to show her love and stuff like that. Even if you just sub up, let's help get her numbers up there. Just up to 124. That's cool. Awesome. Thank you. There you go. There's Pooh's one as well. As long as I'm not dropping them, I'm pretty sure it's okay. I can't run them. I can't do it. I mean, there you go. We'll get you up there, new hobby. It's going to take time. I mean, it took me a long time. I mean, it took me, I thought forever, but it felt like forever. Don't say, no, you're welcome, sweetheart. I physically can't do it because YouTube watch and listen to everything like, oh, there you go. Digital Dancer did it too. Oh, thank you. Sub to Pooh is too. Oh, awesome. And they're all good people. They really are. Digital Dancer, thank you. And you sub to Pooh as well. That's awesome. Pooh does amazing videos. Pooh is absolutely amazing with the videos. I love watching Pooh's videos. Literally. I was watching a few the other day because I had nothing to do, so I clicked on the Pooh and I just went back and I kind of went back and had a look, and it was just amazing. Hope to see a bit of the seaside dogs, UK, Australia, America. Yeah, yeah. Sierra's after dropping yours again, new hobby. Oh, she has to drop another new. She has to drop the lovely jubbly. Damn it, that's her old name she was under. I guess that's the same URL. There's Roxy's place. Do what you got. I gotta say it this way. Do what you gotta do in Roxy's place. Roxy's a little tiger, you know. She's brilliant. I've also subbed to Harako. Oh, awesome. I was at the bathroom when you were all dropping those links, so I didn't see a thing. Susan watched a program earlier about Limerick and other parts of Ireland. Oh, awesome. Yeah, awesome. I actually have a background made for me from Shorty. And it's what it looks like if you were flying in from an airplane to Limerick. That's that one. Hold on. There you go. That's what it looks like. I wish I could, if I could drop myself down. And I'll leave you all have a look. I'm going to move myself from the stage. There you go. I had to come back. Sorry, I wish I could make myself smaller, but the computer's not allowing me to do it. I don't know why. New layout. Let me see. Um, I'm not gonna mess with it right now. I'm just gonna leave it alone. Yeah, I'm not gonna leave it alone. Yeah, that's Limerick. That's if you were flying in from an airplane, whatnot. We typed in that and we did that. That's literally typical Limerick. Yeah, it's very green over there. It is. It really is. It's like the emerald green color when you come in. And I've been out of Ireland for a while, and when I do go in there, when I did go in there, the first thing what struck me was how beautiful and green it has been. Uh, Thank you for always being here to entertain Susan. Love you. Oh, I love you too, Roxy. And thank you for being a member for 3 months, sweetheart. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I really do, honestly. And I do have a lot more to upload from what Shorty has made for me. I didn't get to do it all, but I will get it all done. The whole demonetization thing kind of kicked me back a bit, but you know, don't ever give up. I just believe don't ever give up in anything you believe in. I seriously believe in that. And if you see the amount of work I'm going to put into what I do with YouTube, you don't understand the amount of work I'm doing behind the scenes for another project. I would say that. I do have a video for memberships, Rocco. I do, but I need to upload it. Yeah, no, I do have. I need to upload it. I have it. I need to upload it. And there's a lot more backgrounds I need to upload even. Seriously, there's a lot. I mean, me and Shorty worked for hours, couple of hours, making backgrounds and uploading certain things and yeah. So we've a lot more backgrounds to even show. I mean, we have beautiful things to show. And actually the musical notes was an idea of mine because I was in a band for years. I mean, when I was younger, I was in a band for years and I know how to read music, strangely enough. And there's musical notes back there. And that was my idea. But unfortunately, I'm kind of covering it a bit. I wish I could make myself tinier. But it says edit layout. I'm gonna have to have a look at that. I'm not gonna mess with it right now, to be honest. So there's a lot of stuff. We got a lot of new stuff. One dog down, two to go. Oh, Dictum, you're busy, girl. Begin to manifest anything in your life. Always believe in fate, 100%. And don't always think that you're above and below anyone else because you're probably not. Um, and I'm going to say this in all heartedly. YouTube are sending bots around pulling channels. They're pulling their. It's ridiculous. They're pulling channels which should not be pulled. In my opinion, they should take a look at the channels which are being nasty, bullies, whatnot. They should be looking into that kind of stuff, but they're not. And I think everyone is going to get pulled at one point. I genuinely do that. Why YouTube is doing that, I don't know. I honestly don't know why they've even started doing this. It's like everything else with YouTube. It's like they put the heart button at the I can't see it, but they put that heart button and you have those laughing emojis and stuff there, and they did so many different little changes. Um, so yeah, they're just I don't know, they're looking into everything. They really are. And when you have a good case, I mean, you have every good possibility you're gonna come out fairly okay. So yeah, that's my opinion and all that. And I would say to anyone, if you get denied, keep emailing YouTube. I would say once you do your video, keep emailing YouTube at the same time. Email them once a day. That's what I did. That's what I did. Sometimes twice a day. You know, they did answer me back, and I don't know. It's because I deal with you. I mean, look, YouTubers belong to Google. And the fact of the matter is, I had the email, and I got it, and for how I got it, I don't know, but I did, and I started emailing them as I did the video, and you know, I didn't think I was going to get it back. To be honest, I did not think I was going to get it back, but I did. My mistake yesterday was not turning on the damn super stickers. I forgot to do that because Six Up did say you gotta go in and turn everything back on again. Yeah, I went in and turned everything back on, and I forgot to turn on the super stickers and all that crap. I forgot to do that because I was so excited, which is my own mistake. That was just me, and it wasn't YouTube at all. It was something I forgot to do. And if anyone ever gets hit up with problems with their channel, such as monetization, demonetized, please reach out. I mean, if I can help anybody, I'd be very glad to let them know what I have done, which I did not think that I could do it myself. I genuinely did not. I didn't think I could do it myself. I sat on it for 3 days reading their stuff. And I knew there was a button, and you gotta submit a video, you gotta upload a video, you gotta download the video, then you gotta put it in your YouTube, and then you gotta unlist it, and then you gotta put the URL in there, and you gotta And then what I did after that was kept emailing them. That's what I did. I kept on top of them big time because I knew they had it wrong. I don't use other people's stuff, and I even went to the point of explaining. I used my real name on my channel. That's how much personalized I made my channel. And it worked out. Just another headache, and YouTube apologized. The usual letter they would send you. We apologize for your patience. Um, oh, okay, no hubby, you going to bed, love? You take care, sweetheart. I won't be on tomorrow. Probably not be on tomorrow. Tomorrow's Monday. Um, I may be on the following day. Uh, depending. I am waiting for something, something very special to come down my way, and you know, I'm preparing for all that. Gotta stretch out my legs. Oh my god, be sitting for like what? Where's I think he's gone away now. He probably thinks that I don't want him on my panel. It's not like that. That young guy, I mean, what's his name? I'm sorry, I was just heated at the time when I seen something, and yeah, well, it's just in gone now. I couldn't leave him up when I was feeling the way I was feeling. I wanted to kind of calm down, and I asked him to wait a little bit because I know the way I can get. I know myself. I know the way I can get agitated. So just if you're around, come back. I'll leave you on panel for a little bit. I couldn't leave you up when I was going through my own emotions after seeing something very negative. I don't like to see that. I don't see why someone would even bother. Well, then again, you know, it's ridiculous. Now I've calmed down. I'm okay, and I can allow people on my panel. But I think Justin is gone away now, and maybe he thinks that I don't want him up here. No, it's not like that. It's I seen something which is really was really horrible, and I was a bit heated, and I just felt that I'd rather do my own panel than feel that I was disrespecting anybody on my panel. That's just the way I am. Now that I've totally calmed down and I'm good, you know, no, Rock, I'm not getting off yet. I've just started. It's only early here. What I was saying is I've calmed down, and you know, I'm looking at the clock in there. I haven't been on that long. I just feel that when I'm like a little bit, like that, I don't think that. Well, it's best that someone's not on panel. It wouldn't be fair for them. That's all I feel. And I think I know that he is of special needs, and I have no problem with that whatsoever. At all. Not an issue with me, but I don't want to drag him into something he probably will not even understand. And I guess a lot of people didn't understand it until I told you exactly what I saw. And I feel that I couldn't have played that on YouTube because it was so racist. It was unbelievable. I've never seen someone flat out be so racist. I was like, oh my God. You know, I can nod my head all day long. That's what I'm doing behind the camera, nodding my head at it because I have never seen that before or since. But I guess you get to learn, you get to see things as you go along in life, and Queen Nessie is just another person. What's the crack? Um, hmm, Nothing's the crack. That's an Irish saying. Where you from? Tinny Zizzle or whatever your name is. Where you from? I can tell when someone comes in and says to me, "What's the crack?" I know that is an Irish person. Well, we've Queen Nessie over there drunk as a skunk talking shite, in other words. But what's new on YouTube? You know, it was that a racist. You're from Northern Ireland? Oh, okay. Well, you're still Irish. Doesn't matter to me. You have a chick, yeah, who has another channel telling me, even though I was born with dual nationality, I do reside in the UK, and telling me that I should get on a dinghy and go back to Ireland. That's the crack, which I think is highly offensive, highly racist. Not to mention there was a lot more said than that, but I'm not going to play it on here, like I said, because this is an open platform. But yeah, I mean that's not something you should say to someone at all, just because they're saying what they're saying. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't even know if I have any more words for that person. You asked me what's the crack, so what's the crack with you then? What's the crack with you? I hope you're having a great night if you're from Northern Ireland. Um. So yeah, I mean, what an interesting life. I mean, I didn't expect it to turn out the way it did, but it did. And to tell an Irish person to get on a dinghy and go back down in, I mean, woo, that's something else, isn't it? Rocco, can you check out that account and see when it was made? Tin. Lizzie. I don't know when their account was even made, to be honest. I don't even know if that's a troll or what the hell that is. If anyone mods are in here, can they check out that account? 2021. Okay, fair enough. Thank you, Roxy. That's Roxy. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, no, they're Northern Irish and they're probably wondering because everyone in Ireland knows can an Irish person get on a dinghy and go back to Ireland when you were born with your nationality? That's bullshit. It really is. It's highly offensive at the same time. For all the people who immigrate here to the UK, there is twice as many going to Ireland at the same time. And that'd be like me sitting in Ireland saying, well, you get out of my country. No, it doesn't work that way. See? It doesn't work that way at all. Gotta let it go now. I just gotta leave it and not say any more about it. But yeah, she's something else. I'll put it that way. I will say that. Oh, let's stretch out my neck and we're dead air doom. Yeah, I was just wondering where they came out of. When someone comes in and asks me what the crack is, I know that's very Irish. That's an Irish thing to say. There's no getting around that. Thank God I recognize the Irish people when they come in. I bet you are probably wondering what the crack means. That means that's another way of saying what's happening. What's going on. But a lot of people use that. And I used to say that a lot when I was in Ireland before I ever come over here to the UK. And I learned, you know, eventually using that kind of wording, they don't get it over here, so you kind of adjust your words or your way of speaking, kind of a thing. But I don't forget the words what my own people in Ireland would say. They would always say, "What's the crack, Susan? What's going on?" You know that. I mean, that's just a very Irish thing, and that's why I recognize straight away. They're Irish. So I asked us check the account just in case. But no, it's okay. Queen Nessie, my final thoughts before I get off here. I think you should be ashamed of yourself. You do not own the UK. I have every right to be here, and it's not an excuse because I gave birth to a child in this country. I've been born with dual nationalities before I even knew I did. I do have a parent from one country and a parent from the other country, and that's the best way I'm going to put it. I think you talking about my family, my children, talking about my son's color of his skin. You have no fucking right in doing that. I think you should be ashamed of that. I think you're. Look, I can go on all night, but I'm not going to. You know what? It's so much. I mean, accusing me of being in a fucking organization which is not a good group in Ireland. No, never happened. I have apparently I have uh things as what would you call that? Criminal record is long, and she's seen it all. That's a lie too. That is a complete lie. I only ever did one thing wrong in my life, and I paid up for that. I got a fine. That's the only thing ever. I never did a wrong thing wrong. Never did anything wrong. So she needs to grow the fuck up. I don't think she actually will. And her laughing and joking about the fact that there was a review done on my channel, as long as with plenty of other channels. She thought it would be very funny that if I lost the monetization, which I didn't, because deep down, like I doubt myself a lot, but I don't realize that words can be powerful. I'll put it that way. And there was no one who could fix that problem, only me. I could have put anyone on there to do the video. They would cop on straight away. If I put an American person on there, they would have copped on straight away because they would listen back on my videos and then hear my voice and then listen under appeal. It wouldn't have worked out. No. So don't doubt yourself on that. I did the appeal when I told a certain person that I would wait and I didn't wait. I just done it anyways. And then told them. So it's just a thing what's going around on YouTube at the moment. Bots are hitting up channels. Any channel can be next. I wouldn't really bask in glorification or any of that because I think that it can be anyone next. That's all I'd say. My monetization was there on a Sunday and it was gone on a Monday. I can tell you that for sure. Um. So yeah. So guys, I'm gonna get off here. Get something to eat, and probably won't be on tomorrow. Probably take a break, a day off YouTube because I had been on in 2 days straight. Um, and I will be on probably on Tuesday evening, possibly. Yeah, right, Roxy. Yeah, I gotta go and get some food as well, huh? So I gotta get off. Other than that, yeah, I'm gonna have a good night. Listen to some music and whatnot because it keeps me relaxed, and yeah, I like I said, I was not gonna play that video on my channel because it was so racist. I'm pretty sure it would have been flagged. No, I wouldn't do that. Like I said, I don't play other people's crap. And it doesn't matter who sent it to me. I'm not gonna mention any names. I do appreciate the fact that it was even sent to me to start with, because that makes me aware of what people are saying. And I'm particularly shocked with the Nesquik cereal. Because we don't talk about her. I mean, she's never a figure of discussion, and it's just so weird. But anyway. All right, guys, I'm going to get off, and God bless and take care and enjoy your dinners and all that good stuff. And I will be back on probably Tuesday if I might go on an intro. I have so much stuff back here right now. It's unbelievable. The studio is crazy. Um, one sec. There we go. Good night, everyone. God bless. Take care. enjoy your food and relax, and we shall be back on maybe Tuesday. All right. God bless everybody. Damn it.